Hi, I'm Chris from Pass and Go Driving School, and I'm here to explain how your training's going to work. Firstly, I want to check, have you got your DBS yet? And if you have you got your PRN yet? If you haven't got either of those, there's videos on our channel that you should check out. What is Part 1? Part 1 is a theory test, very similar to the one that a learner would take. It involves a multiple choice questionnaire, it has a perception, and it's got the same environment as well. The biggest difference is that it has questions very specific to being a driving instructor. As well as that, it's actually a lot longer. It actually has 100 questions with a pass mark of 85. Training. The training that we provide here at Pass and Go will give you all of the information that you'll need to pass your Part 1 theory test. For just £47, we provide you with our Part 1 study pack. This includes the highway code, traffic signs, learning to drive, essential skills, and the driving instructor's handbook. This book is one of the most important books that you'll take on your journey to become a driving instructor. You will use this book in Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Included with this price, you'll also get some online software. This software will help you increase your knowledge by doing some mock tests for your multiple choice and your hazard perception. We'll also provide you with online complimentary training sessions once per month. This will be to point you in the right direction and answer any questions that you may have. How long does the Part 1 take? The length of time to complete a Part 1 usually depends on how long it'll take us to book a theory test for you. At the time of recording, this takes around about 2 to 3 weeks. What is Part 2? Part 2 is a driving test, just to check that you're a competent driver, that you're driving safely, and that you have your manoeuvres down to a T. It is very much like a normal driving test. We will provide you with 15 hours of training to look at your bad habits, any manoeuvres that may need improvement, and anything else that you need help on in order to pass your Part 2 driving test.
Part 2 training.
We'll provide you with 15 hours of training. This will be to go over all of your manoeuvres, bad habits, and anything else that needs any generic improvement to help you pass your Part 2 test.
Part 3 training.
Additionally, we can train Part 3 at the same time. You will receive 40 hours of Part 3 training from one of our trainers. They will guide you through everything that you need to know to pass your Part 3. This is firstly to maximise your time at hand, and secondly, to make sure that you can start on the road as soon as possible once you've passed your Part 2 test. In order to train you at Part 3, you'll get our Part 3 study pack for £73. This will include instructor training videos, a development briefing pack, and a Part 3 information pack. This pack is imperative to your training, as it provides you with all the knowledge you could ever need to be a driving instructor. We even provide you with the test sheet that you will be marked on, so that you know the exact criteria and can be prepared. We also host online workshops. This is so that you can really hone your knowledge, as well as ask us any questions that you may have on the Part 3. People find this very beneficial, because they can use this to share their own experiences and gain from other people's as well.
How long does Part 3 training take?
How long a Part 3 takes can really depend on you, your availability, and how quickly you can get 40 hours of training into your busy schedule. If you can fit it in a short period of time, fantastic. If it needs to be a little bit longer, we can accommodate that as well.
What is next after I complete my training?
At this point, you'll have two options. You can either go for your Part 3 test, which I'll explain now, or you can go for your trainee license, which we'll explain in a different video. What is a Part 3 test? On a Part 3 test, you'll take a real student on a real lesson. The examiner sits in the back and evaluates your performance. It's just that simple. You can imagine we don't really recommend going straight for this. Now this is because at this point it's probably the first time you've seen a real student, and it can be quite jarring and nerve-wracking. What we would recommend is that you go for the trainee license. Going down this route will be explained in a different video. I hope this video has helped you understand the training course and its costs. If you do feel like being a driving instructor is right for you, please contact us on findyourhappy@passandgo.net. Thank you.